Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Wednesday, April the 19th. Hope you're having a great day out there. Another busy day across the county. On Monday night, I was at Berea Community for a baseball softball doubleheader. On Tuesday night, Central for a baseball softball doubleheader. And tonight it was Southern's turn for a baseball and softball doubleheader. So we got some interviews and all kinds of stuff to show you in a minute. But before we get to that, and man, I wish I had been there to see this, but I was down at Southern. Madison Central baseball playing host to Frederick Douglass tonight. The Indians go into the bottom of the seventh inning, trailing 8-4. And they rally, and this happens. Play it, Randy.
Go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! He hit a couple home runs, but sink down and walked it off. Let's go! I didn't think he was gone.
Drew Hess with the walk-off two-run homer to give the Indians a 9-8 victory over Frederick Douglass to move them to 17-3 on the season. And that fella you saw right there blocking part of the camera shot was a very proud daddy, Mr. Hess, Mr. Ryan Hess. Thank him so much for sending us that video. Man, what a 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to claim a 9-8 victory. Drew Hess 2 for 4, a home run, 4 RBIs, and a run scored. Also had a double as well. Candace Spivey 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Parker Mullins 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, an RBI, 3 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a triple. Bradley Pointer 2 for 3, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored with a triple. Keith Stewart 1 for 3, a walk, a run scored, and a double. Daniel Bauer 1 for 3, Carson Travis 1 for 3. 3 pitchers combined in this one to get the win for Central. Landon Ward started, went 1 2/3, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Griffin Lyons 3 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, just one of those earned. 2 walks, 2 Ks, and Isaac Haskins picking up his first varsity victory by pitching the final 2 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 walk. What a dramatic way to end that one tonight. And so once again, appreciate Ryan Hess sending us that video of Drew Hess walk-off 2-run homer. That was pretty awesome. So we'll forgive Ryan for being in the shot there. He's happy. He's a dad. He's excited. But that was so cool. But I was down in Southern, and I got a text, and someone said walk-off 2-run homer, and I was like, man, that's awesome. So thank you so much, Ryan, for sending us that video. But like I said, 17-3 for the Indians, and they're back in action Friday at home against another tough opponent. Against Louisville Male. It's that Madison Central baseball schedule every year is just brutal. But like I said at the top, we did have a softball baseball doubleheader down at Madison Southern. We'll start off with the softball game. The Lady Eagles taking on Berea, and they jumped on them early, 9 runs in the first inning, on the way to a 16-0 victory for Madison Southern. Chloe Risen 2 for 2 with a home run, 3 RBIs, runs scored, and a walk. Of course, she used to play at Berea, so that's against her former team there, hit a home run. Ashlyn Estep 2 for 2, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Taylor Reeves, a walk, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs. Alexis Keener with a walk and 2 runs scored. Crystal Cook, the catcher, 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Caitlin Bolin, 1 for 3 with a triple, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. Lydia Grinstead, 1 for 2, 2 runs, a walk, and a double. Belle Strunk, 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Abby Dees with a walk and a run scored. And Abby, in addition, Belle Strunk did pick up the 3-inning no-hitter. It's still a no-hitter, even if it only went 3 innings. But so she did pick up the win as the Lady Eagles move to 9-12 on the season, while Berea falls to 1-9. Southern's playing good ball. They've won 4 out of 6. Been doing some good things here recently. They picked up a win Tuesday night at home over Dunbar, so good things happening down there. And after the game, we had a chance to talk to Coach Carter and the home run hitter, Chloe Risen. Madison Southern High School, where the Lady Eagles have picked up a 16-0 win over Berea Community. Coach Carter and Chloe Risen. Congratulations, Coach. You guys starting to play some good ball. You've won 4 out of 6 now. You beat a good Dunbar team last night, and a nice, easy 3-inning win today. So things are going pretty good for you guys.
Yes, we are starting to win. I just, we're on the girls' age, just taking care of business. I'm just constantly talking to them about, if we go out and beat us and take care of our part of the game, then everything else should fall in order. If we go out and play, step to the plate and do our job, and we go and play defense and the way that we work on it, then everything will fall in order, and then the business of the game will just fall in order with that.
Yeah, of course, doesn't hurt to get 9 runs in the first inning either,
That helps a lot.
You had 8 last night in the first inning, right?
Yeah, first inning last night. Yeah. So it's just come to play being more disciplined than we were early in the season, and hitting good pitches, and that's what it's about. When you get the right pitch, you got to drive it, and taking what they give us.
Well, Chloe, what's been the secret the last 2 nights to the big first innings?
I think a big thing we've worked on the past couple of days is our team bonding and being together as a team and cheering, which we have lacked other games. But I'm just glad. I feel like we're coming together as a team more and becoming more Madison Southern Lady Eagles, other than just softball.
You got that ball in your hand. That means you had the first home run of the season.
Yeah.
To walk us through that at bat there.
Yes.
Just walk us through that at bat.
I had, I'm pretty sure, 2 balls on me, and then I got a strike called on me really close, and I was a little bit close to the plate, so I backed out on the plate, and it was an outside pitch, which I actually hate, but I waited and I swung, and I actually wasn't swinging for the fences, but it went out, and I'm just glad I finally hit one out this year.
Coach, busy week for you guys the rest of the week. You guys play have a lot of games on the schedule depending on what Mother Nature does.
Yes, we do. We took Monday off to get some practice work in, which we needed, but we had a full slate the rest of the week. The weather was kind of iffy going into it, but like I told the girls, we glad we got out of this one early tonight, get some rest, and we got good ball kind of team coming in tomorrow night. So we'll just get ready to get prepared to deal with them, and hopefully, like I said, we go out and stay disciplined. I think things are just headed in the right direction for us right now.
All right. Well, congratulations. Appreciate you talking to us.
All right,
Thank you.
All right. So 16-0 victory for Madison Southern over Berea. Like I said, Southern goes to 19-12 on the season. They're back in action tomorrow night at home against Bull County. Berea back in action tomorrow night as well at home against Jackson County. That game ended very quickly, which gave me a chance to go over to the baseball field to watch the Madison Southern baseball team taking on GRC. And this was a good one. Scoreless through 3 innings. Southern got 1 run in the 4th, 3 more in the 6th to pick up a 4-0 victory. First shutout of the season for the Eagles as they move to 8-8. Another good, solid performance from Caleb Cobb on the mound. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. Hayden Kane came on to pick up the final 3 outs there as the Eagles limited GRC to just 3 hits. Meanwhile, the Eagles had 8 hits. Hayden Ball 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. Zach Morgerson 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, a double, and a sac fly. Hayden Kane 1 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. Let's see, Aiden Lilly 1 for 3 with an RBI. Landon No, Carson Livers, and Caleb Cobb all 1 for 3. So it was a good performance, and Caleb Cobb's been pitching really well all year. I looked up his ERA, and I was a little bit higher than I thought. He must have had 1 or 2 bad outings in there, but the young man has been very solid all year. for the Eagles. But after the game, we had a chance to talk to Coach Jared Dwyer, Carson Livers, and Caleb Cobb. Here at Madison Southern High School, where the Eagles have picked up a 4-0 win over GRC. We're joined by Carson Livers, Caleb Cobb, and Jared Dwyer, Coach. And Coach, first time this year you had that 0 up on the board, first shutout of the year, and you got to love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Caleb and I were having a conversation today about what his job is. Coming back from spring break, I told him his job tonight was not results-driven, it's process-driven. Challenged him today to get ahead in counts, challenge, and when he walked off the mound tonight, I said in a text, I want you to leave knowing that you gave our team a chance to win. And we didn't know if that'd be the third or the fourth, or like he did going deep into the seventh there, but he did exactly that. So very proud of these men and their maturity tonight.
Yeah, Caleb, I mean, you went out for the seventh, you walked the first guy, they took you out. I'm sure you would have loved to finish it, but you did your job, you got the win, and that's you helped your team get the W.
Yeah. It was an all-team based win. Our maturity was great. The dugout was great. It wasn't just me on that field. My players on the field, they was all diving after balls. It wasn't just me and that. The team did really good today.
Yeah. Carson, you guys didn't get a bunch of hits, but you got some timely hits and kept the line moving and got enough runs to get him enough support to get the W.
Yep, broke it up in the bottom of the sixth. We got some good hits at the end. Hayden ball, Caleb broke one on the right field line. But his pitch is in tonight. He gave us a chance.
Yeah, and he's been doing that all year for you guys.
Yes, he has. Caleb Cobb has taken a real step on the mound this year. It's something that we saw blossom a lot through his freshman and sophomore. He's a very projectable arm, plays a very competitive summer ball schedule. He's definitely a commit to watch, currently uncommitted, but definitely something that has been ramping up for him here. So had all the confidence in the world in him, had all the confidence in the guys behind him, and we're not surprised that we came out with the win today.
And the tropical vibe going in there, he's always asking you for like pina coladas and stuff and all kinds of stuff in there.
Challenge them for a little bit of juice tonight in the dugout delivered. That's led by Jeremy Wilson and there, Cam Hughes. Those are our dugout guys, and they do an amazing job in their support role. It's a great team win tonight.
All right, what's up next for you guys?
Tomorrow versus Boyle County. That's a challenge that we're having, is to try and continue to push the envelope, and we do that through the schedule that we play. So no rest for the wicked. GRC tonight, Boyle tomorrow, and then a competitive Garrett team on Friday, leading right into a Saturday game as well. So we're right back on the bump on the road tomorrow and look to take tonight's success and go do it again.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. Well, appreciate those guys talking to us afterwards, and a very good, solid win, first shutout of the season for Madison Southern. And as Coach said, they're back in action at Boyle County tomorrow night. Two other high school baseball games for Madison County teams on Wednesday night here in the county, both of them on the road. Berea Community picking up a 12-7 win over Owsley County over in Boonville. Cam Thompson, 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 2 doubles and a triple. Liam Carr, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, a triple, and 2 runs scored. Cody Roberts, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, an RBI. Tommy Banderman, 1 for 3, scored twice, drove in a run and walked. Nathan Proppett, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Gavin Lamb walked twice, scored a run. Jason Coburn had an RBI, and Billy Strife was 1 for 4 with a triple, an RBI, and a run scored. 5-8 on this season for Berea, and they will return to action Friday night at 44th District rival Model. And speaking of Model, they were at home Wednesday night taking on Atherton in a wild game over there at the intramural fields at EKU. This was a game that after 2 innings, it was 7-5, and Model built a 12-6 lead, but Atherton comes back, scores the final 7 runs of the game to pick up a 13-12 win over Model. 15 hits for Atherton, 9 hits for Model. Beckett Parker Noblet, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Connor Sayer was 3 for 4, 4 RBIs, a double, and 2 runs scored. Jackson Brown, 1 for 2, 4 RBIs, 2 walks, a double, and 2 runs scored. Garrett Holloway, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. Eli Estes, 1 for 4. Eli Estes, 1 for 4. Mark Thomas Ellis, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs and a walk. Aaron Short walked twice, and Sean Singleton walked twice and scored a run. Aaron Short got the start, 4 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs. Connor Sayer came in to pitch 2 and a third innings. He took the loss, and Michael Gorbett came in to finish it out, getting the final 2 outs with a strikeout. 10-7 on the season for the Patriots, and they are back in action Friday night at home against Berea. We had one high school tennis match in the county tonight. Madison Central taking on Berea Community down at Berea College, and it was Madison Central picking up 5-0 wins in both the girls and the boys. On the girls' side, singles victories for Leah Crump and Kara Erdman. In doubles action, Emily Barney and Amanda Beal picked up a doubles win along with Piper Wash and Celie Hooper. Caroline Christian and India Tai also picked up doubles victory. In boys' action, there was actually only 2 matches. Chandler Smith and Alex Michaela both picking up victories there. And Thursday, tomorrow at home, the Central returns to action against Franklin County. And some EKU sports news, midweek games for the baseball and softball teams. The baseball team finishing up the back end of a home-and-home with Marshall. They lost to Marshall at home on Tuesday, then went to Huntington today and picked up a 9-2 win to move to 16-21 on the season. Logan Thomason, 3 for 4. DJ Sullivan and Roderick Chris hit home runs in that game. EKU hits the road this weekend for an important A-Sun series against North Alabama, one of the teams that's at the bottom of the standings in the A-Sun. So the Colonels could really make up some ground in the standings by picking up 2 or 3 wins down there against North Alabama. But EKU softball team also midweek action against an old rival, Morehead State. And hey, if you're a Colonel, it's always a good day when you beat the Eagles of Morehead State, and the Colonels beat them twice on Wednesday over at Gertrude Hood Field. A 5-4 come from behind win, and then an 8-0 5-inning victory. 23-19 on the season for the Colonels, and they welcome in one of the better teams in the A-Sun this weekend in Jacksonville State. So that will be a chance for the Colonels, and they too need to move up the standings if they're going to make the A-Sun tournament. All right, looking ahead to tomorrow, let me pull up my schedule. Go through the full list here. Softball action, we have Jackson County at Berea, Boyle County at Madison Southern, Model at Lincoln, and Central at Bourbon County. The one baseball game is Madison Southern at Boyle County. Tennis-wise, we have Model at Lafayette, Douglas at Southern, and Franklin County at Central. And then also down at Madison Southern tomorrow night, we have Madison Mavericks lacrosse. They're back in action against Dunbar. So another busy night. How'd your grandkids do today, Randy? I know you're over in Estill County.
Hey, you know what? When they're playing each other, one of them's going to win.
There you go. That's why we feel like we have Berea and Berea plays Southern, so at least it's an all district matchup, so somebody's going to win. So
absolutely. Madison Middle, they won the first game 8-2, and then the second game, JV middle school game was they ended up winning 5-2, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah,
okay,
fantastic.
You're our middle school correspondent now, as long as you.
I am my middle school correspondent as long as I go watch my grandkids play for Madison Middle or Estill County.
Those are the only games that you do is just the ones. That's all right. Well, all that stuff's up on our social media sites. I'll have all the rest of it. I'll have the stories typed up here in a bit and everything. But man, it's been great. I've talked to so many kids the last couple of nights and so many coaches, and we've had 2 interviews each of the last 3 nights, and I just really enjoy talking to people, and everybody wants to be interviewed. I love that. I love that. We first started doing this video stuff. People were like, "Oh, I don't want to do that." And
what?
Now everybody wants to be a part of it. So I love it. It's great.
That's cool. That's great. Hey, you want to see who's watching?
Absolutely.
Ricky Elkins is watching tonight. Aaron Truitt. Hey, Wynn. Auto Detailing. Zach Wynn. Hey, Zach. Jennifer Ball. Nicole Osborne. Andrea Davis, Paula Cobb, Billy Strife, Sheila Cruz Cobb, Laura Meadows, Jackie Bowling, Caleb Cobb's watching. Man, we got a bunch of people watching.
Hey, Caleb, man, Caleb had a great night out there tonight. I like the way he pitches. He occasionally drops down and pitches sidearm. I have one of those.
Sidearm thing.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of. I'm trying to think of the major league guy that does that once. So maybe it's Max Scherzer, I think, but he just. But Caleb's a good little pitcher, man. I like watching him pitch.
Don't they call that like a submarine ball or something when they do it underhand? Like,
yeah, you got to go way down.
Yeah,
like Kent Colby back in the day. I remember Kent Colby for the Reds and the Pirates and everything. So
it's cool, man.
All right, nobody wants to hear us go down memory lane, but I'm glad Ricky's watching. I'm glad Ricky's watching because what I always say, he always wants me to play country music, right?
Yes.
So this is Vinyl Wednesday. So here you go, Rick. And I hope you're watching, and my phone's going to light up here in a minute with him texting me. But if you're going to go country music, we're going to go old school. We're going to go with the King. We're going to go with King George.
There he is, George
Great.
Strait.
Oceanfront. Don't you love that cover? That's Oceanfront Property. He's like.
Here it is, right behind me, folks. Right here.
Yeah.
It's in my hand, right here. Oceanfront Property in
We're not going to play that. We're going to go with All My Exes Live in Texas, man. That's the first.
All my exes. That's good, too.
George always put himself on the album cover. Is anybody cooler than George Strait, though? Man,
I don't think so. And he's only like 5'4".
even if you don't like country music, everybody likes George Strait.
Maybe we should do a little concert. Ricky already responded. He loves it.
We're here to play. We appreciate all you folks watching us tonight. Thank you so much to Ryan Ass for sending me that video.
Yeah, great video.
Congratulations to Drew, man. What a great way to walk it off and win it. So, but just remember all the work. All right, folks. We appreciate you watching. And let's
Thanks,
get
George.
little George with us. See, guys.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. For the best auto service, see Ricky Middleton at Adams Buick GMC.